started doing this kind of fishing from the bank when I was a kid. The water would open up and I'd travel down to some of these deeper holes by the bridges or mouths of creeks or whatever, and I'd do this kind of fishing, and it just kind of stuck with me. And you know, as you start to learn more of the river, I'm up here by Sterling now. Everybody knows I'm up here by Sterling now. I don't try to hide that fact. I just don't like to do a whole lot of stuff. Got plenty of places in the river that are great wintering holes. This is just the easiest one to get to. Some of our ramps are starting to open up now here, so I'm looking forward to being able to get to some different waters. Well, what I found here anyway, there's a series of humps in this hole. And typically they're off the first drop along the ledge somewhere. I had to float back through this hole, and there's a little bitty hump in it. And it drops off just about 2 feet again, and that's where I found these fish. They had backed up in the hole. You know, they were, you know, 80-100 yards from where I last found them schooled up last week. And typically what I've always said is fish might move during the winter, but they usually don't leave a hole. They'll still be in the vicinity somewhere. And I kept telling Jim Cunningham that yesterday, and boy, I tell you what, he probably thought I was a loon because we just couldn't get on anything consistent. And I almost outthought myself. You know, I always believe in that practice what you preach thing, and whoa! See, yeah, that one got the best of me. I might have thrown my shoulder out of socket on that one. Never fear, I got more bait. Just kind of enjoying the day. I'm making the most of it because, like I said, the weather is not ideal. But, you know, I'm catching fish, and usually that'll kind of overshadows the weather a little bit. So just making the most of it, man. I could be sitting at home typing on the computer about this or that. I'd rather come home and type on the computer tonight and be able to put a little video or whatnot up, you know, and show you what kind of trouble I was getting myself in during the day. I'm just running, I run 12-pound Cajun red during the winter like this. Small hooks, anywhere from a number as small as a number 2 to a 2/0, just depending on how aggressive the bite is and the class of fish I'm catching, which can differ from day to day and from school to school. I found holes during the winter that it seemed like every fish in it was 14 inches long, and I found holes that seemed like every fish was 3 or 4 pounds. So, you know, you have that. I'm not 100% sure why they do that, but they do it. Hello, little fishy. Hey man, and by the way, the website is going really good. We're getting a lot of new members. Really happy to see how everything's going, and for you new members that haven't listened to me jabber on endlessly, just make sure when you're posting, I love it when people have different of opinions. That's how we learn. That's not a problem. But make sure you keep it respectful. We've only banned 2 people in a year and a half, whatever, and I want to keep it that way. So disagreeing, that's cool, but you know, I don't like that. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna get both of my arms pulled off. Got that one. I could have had that one, I think. Woo, son! These things are just a ball, man. As usual, you know, you got all the guys. I'm sitting out here today and got the whole river to myself, which is awesome. That fish right there, boy, he's lucky, because I had to put the darn pole down on him the first time. Oh. I wanted to, I'm doing this short little video here. I'm not going to keep you all day, but I want to thank JW Dreadnought for all the work he's done for everybody with the avatars. They look real cool, and people seem to like them, so JW, thank you very much. I think that's the last fish there I'm going to keep. But you know, it means a lot when you get people that come on the board that are so willing to help with everything. JW with the avatars, like I said, plus all the information he's willing to share with people, and Ralph Riley at Cat Juice, and Steve Douglas and the Monster Rod Holders. These things are awesome. It's great like this. Sometimes you end up anchoring sideways out here or whatnot in some of these wintering holes with some eddies and some backflows in them, and it's really nice to be able to turn these rod holders around so that no matter how you anchor your boat, you can put your poles in a rod holder and not worry about them. So what a great invention or design that Steve Douglas had with those things. They're just phenomenal. Everybody, I can't stress enough, you know, get into Kodiak Outdoors LLC on the message board and thank Doc what he's doing, not only for this tournament but for catfishing. He has promised that he's going to have a store that we'll be proud of, full of catfishing stuff, and he's walking the walk. So as he stocks up during the summer, man, you're going to be able to start finding a lot of things that we could only find in the South or ordering online before. So, you know, make sure you thank the guy and stop in there, say hi, pick something up. He's going to do a lot for us. He's the one that put the new wrap on the boat. I think some of you guys have seen it. It looks great. I love it. It's an honor to drive a boat around that has a American flag theme and to support our troops on the side. It's really cool. I said, I think I had pretty much finished the rambling on about the site. Just wanted to make sure you new guys that come on there. I know you've been on sites before. I know you've heard a lot of stuff and seen a lot of arguments and a lot of this and that, and we just don't do that. So, you know, keep it respectful, you know. Present different opinions, whatever you want to do, but keep it respectful.